Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I've got a really nice 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 to show you. Believe it or not, this is the original paint scheme for this car, and it really looks great. This is a nice color combination that, boy, you just almost never see. And it was repainted in about 2006, so about a dozen years ago, and they did it in a base clear, and it looks really nice. It's held up very nicely. It shines very well. You can kind of see some depth there, maybe. Very clean. It's got this nice contrasting gold in here, and this is correct. All the trim and bright work is nice on the car. It's not beat up. It's nice and smooth. Looks great. Now I want to point something out to you that I've discovered, and this was on purpose, and I mentioned this in the text ad, but this is a sedan or a post car, but they did bright work on the post, and that was supposed to kind of give the sense or the illusion that this would be a hardtop, and they did that on purpose. So I thought that was kind of interesting, but otherwise, doors open and close nice. As you know, with a post car, you know, that's one of the nice features, just nice solid vault-like doors. But the interior, this is the original color for the interior, although this material is, I suspect a higher quality than original, but kind of got this nice tweed gray and the contrasting little bit lighter dove gray. But this would have been correct for this car. All the bright work and trim is present. Got the nice tweed headliner, little dome light work in there. Sun visors wrapped in the same material. Windlace here, all new and nice. All the weather stripping is still in nice condition, nice and pliable. Nice even lines here. I always look for that. Of course, with a sedan, you're going to get that. They're like I say, they're like a vault. These would have been an upgrade for 1957. These are more of the deluxe hubcap, and you could get these. You'll see that's similar to the Thunderbird, and the Fairlanes and the Thunderbird kind of shared some of the same components and so forth. So, and then you got these nice white wall radials. The Fairlane's got these big bumpers. The wagons and so forth had a little bit smaller bumper, but this nice big thick chrome. All your surrounds and so forth are in nice condition. Again, all the bright work and trim is nice on the car. Dig inside the trunk here. Trunk is very nice. Got a spare right here in the well, and the jack assembly and so forth. Up under here, it's all repainted. And so this was original insulation. You can see where they're spray on, insulation, and you can kind of see it's broken loose a little bit there. But let me show you under here. This is the original floors, nice and solid. This would be your fuel sending unit right here. Cardboard in place here. All the lights work on the car. All the gauges work. Still has trunk closes nice and easy. The original tube radio actually works, which they don't always work by now, but that one really does work, the one in this car. Might take an opportunity to point you to the website, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where I've got pictures of the car, of course, and I want you to see the undercarriage. Now, it's not detailed and really pretty under there. It's never been painted or anything. It's original. But the point is, you don't have any rust, and that's what I think is important. It's just got nice frame rails and rockers and so forth. Very nice, original under there. Nice dual exhaust system too. It sounds really good. We're going to hear that here in a minute. Your Fairlane 500 call outs. Note the deep paint here as well. Nice black paint. Point this out here, this back window here, it does have a little crack right there. I want you to see that. It's not a huge deal. It's intact, but it is cracked there. All the gauges work. Again, you know, all the lights work. It's an automatic column shift. Horn works, nice and loud. Heater works. The only thing that doesn't work is the little clock over there. It's there, but it doesn't work. This car does have power brakes. They're drum, but they are power. Again, you know, nice solid, nice bright work. You know, this piece is nice and textured and excellent shape. Nice clear glass. You know, glass weather stripping is nice. Lots of bright work on this car, and really in very nice condition, not dented up or anything. If I mentioned it, the wipers work. Got an inside hood release. This is the original 312 V8. They were a solid lifter engine, and it has the Thunderbird dress-up valve covers. It's very nice and clean in here. The radiator has been gone through. The engine has been rebuilt. Paint up under here is nice. You can see this is the original paint here in this area. So yeah, this is an original flame red and raven black car. You should see the other side too, but I want to point out the grille in excellent condition. No issues there. The bumper chrome is nice. Up in here you want to check for that. No rust right up in there. Nothing. I mentioned it in the text, Dad, but I should, while I'm thinking of it, I should tell you again, this car does have fender skirts that go with it, although, you know, it's personal preference. I don't know if I'd put them on. They look fine without them, but they do accompany the car. They're black, go in the back there. So, at any rate, what I'd like to do right now is I'll start the car so you can hear it. Starts real easy. These 312s, you know, these little Y-block Fords, man, they just run so good and idle just nice and slow. They're a nice running little engine. And what I'll do is I'll just drive it around the parking lot a little bit so you can kind of get a sense of how it looks when it's rolling under its own power, and then I'll come back. One thing I should point out to you, you probably already know this, but that's the case with these. Same with the baby birds, the 55, 6, and 7 T-birds, and this is the same way. Because of the neutral safety switch, you pull the shifter into the neutral position. That's the only way it's going to start. They don't start in park. That's just the way they made them. So that's what I was going to point out. everything operates as it should. It's a nice driving 57 Fairlane. You know, and they don't come up too often. And I'm not sure why. Maybe everybody likes them, but it's nice to find a nice one, you know, to drive around and own. Again, everything works. Again, the heater, the radio, the gauges, the wipers, all the lights work, horn works. It's just a neat little car. I think you'll like it. It's very clean everywhere. It's nice in here. It's very comfortable. Take this thing on a road trip, go to a car show, whatever you want. But at any rate, if I can answer any further questions for you about the Fairlane, don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.